I'm good. I'm glad to be back. It feels weird to be back in the city.
Yeah. So what does it feel like pulling up in the bus?
It was weird. It was impressive to see them back in. You know, I thought they'd scratch the wall, but yeah, this is a weird feeling.
Be able to carve out a role on this team?
Sorry, say it again.
How have you, and what has it meant to you to be able to carve out a role?
It's been awesome. It's been a lot of fun just playing for this team, playing with these guys. You know, getting an opportunity to get better, and you know, it's just been fun. You know, getting an opportunity and making the most of it.
Was it surprising when the trade came down?
Yeah, I was surprised. You know, I didn't know it was going to happen, but you know, got over it and got ready for this opportunity.
When things started to click for you this year, I think the last month or so, your starters really started to get going. At what point do you just kind of feel comfortable?
You know, I was battling some stuff with my feet early in the season, so you know, as soon as I was able to get over that and get my rhythm back, and you know, just getting the flow of playing with these guys, you know, everything was in place.
You know, a couple of years in your career now, I think defense coming into the league, you know, you got to acclimate to that. Now, I hear a lot of people, Joe, others saying that you know, you've become a really good defender. When do you start to feel comfortable on that?
You know, that's something that you know, I got to credit my time here for. You know, that was how I was able to play here. If I got in the game, it was because I was able to play defense here. So, you know, that really helped me over the last 2 years, being able to take that into Indiana and just help it grow even more. So.
You worked a lot with Joe. What kind of stood out about the time you spent with him?
It's his work ethic. You know, he works hard. He cares about his craft. You know, he's very meticulous about everything he does. So, when he got the job, I wasn't surprised at all.
When you were here, how did you benefit from playing with Jason and Jalen every day, practicing with them? How did they kind of maybe help your development?
Just watching them from afar, playing against them up close. You know, taking little tips and tricks. You know, playing with good players like that, anybody will learn something from them if they want to.
Are you anticipating having to guard them tonight?
I'll say nothing.
Are you looking forward to that challenge?
I'm always looking forward to the challenge. Absolutely. Yeah.
Having a bit of a longer rope and knowing that, do you think that helps your shot and the comfort that you have in the offensive end?
Yeah. You know, I think just being locked in on the defensive end for me is huge, and if I start the game off at a good tempo on that side of the ball, everything will work itself out on offense as well. So.
It seemed like in 2 years, thrown into the game, and it was like, okay, Aaron, go hit 3 threes and get 3 steals. It seemed like a lot of pressure on you. Is this a less pressure situation to come in where not as much is expected? You can kind of be yourself a little bit.
It's good to be able to just come into the flow of the game and play my game and make winning plays. Like you said, it's another game. Just being able to just play to my strengths and help my team win ball games. It's been fun.
It's kind of your lasting memory of playing here, but I'm sure it didn't totally go the way you wanted it to. But when you look back on your couple of years there, what do you remember most?
Like I said, I learned a lot from my time here. My 2 years, I played with great teammates on a great team. Like nothing more I could really ask for. We had a fantastic finals run. So there's memories here I won't forget, but I won't play here no more. So I'm going out to get a win now, for sure.
Like I always said, it's home here, so always coming back is a good time. Seeing people's friends, people I played with a long time.
Did you kind of talk Aaron through that process and when everything went down, the younger guys?
A little bit, but it's probably for him to make his own impressions on it. Especially like you start in the morning, driving out with the bus the first time here to shoot around and him. So probably it's gonna come down a little slowly later. Probably maybe before the game I'm gonna tell him a little bit just to calm down, just to don't think about it too much. But it's also kind of just enjoying kind of being back, embrace it.
Then you come here, and it seemed like a rebuilding project. Like it was going to be a young team, but now you guys are in playoff contention. The team's a lot better than people expected. What's that like to be around a good young team that's kind of building surprisingly?
I think it starts from all on the top. It's also from Coach Carlisle. He was never talking about rebuilding process. For him was all about building championship, or he said habits. Like you start whatever it is, like you want to start from the top and build habits that go all the way through the team. So, obviously, like you said, surprisingly, most people thought our record going to be worse than it is, but think we just play as a team. We're always in some way, even if we lose games, we're somewhere there to have a chance to win. I think the last couple of games, I think the last 4 or 5 games were a little tough. We beat ourselves kind of, but we still compete.
The deja vu, the young Celtics at all?
It's hard to compare, but I would say it's a little similar. Yes, like just like just competing as a team makes up for a lot. Like when you play big teams, like maybe teams came in like underestimated us a lot, like especially in the beginning. But just like I said, it's just like playing as a team. That guy Tyrese is a great point guard, like pass first point guard. I don't know if he said leads the league in assists, but he's looking to create for everybody, gets everybody involved.
Have you seen Aaron get better this year and just more comfortable playing more time?
Oh yeah, especially from the first day in training camp. Everybody knows that he plays with high energy, good shooter, but training camp was probably even a step further for him, like just having a lot of trust and faith in him, just play his way, play hard, like that's what he does on the court, like play defense, play hard, energy, like knock down his shots, and hopefully he can do the same tonight.